Greetings, gamer guys and gals! Welcome to the 6th part of my Let's Play Pokemon Colosseum, where we have just checked out Pyrite Town a little bit, even Pyrite Colosseum, and seen that we yet again can't be registered because we yet again were a little bit too late. We're going to go ahead and go around and make our little do throughout Pyrite Town and see everything else we have left to see and talk to whoever else we have left to talk to before we move on. And that's exactly what we're doing in this episode.
Arg! I choked! I let victory slip from my grasp at the last knockout challenge. And it's not just once either. It was the time before, and the time before that too. If I wasn't a guy, I could cry. Hey, I know what to do. I'll go ask Pyrite's mother. I'll ask her when I'll finally win that challenge.
Yeah, I don't think she's going to help you. Being really honest. Aye. That's scary. Take a look down there. It feels like it's going to suck you right in. This crevice runs deep under the ground. You can't even see the bottom from here. You see, Pyrite's an old mining town. Very interesting information we got there. And yeah, I would not want to fall down there. The door is locked. Alrighty, so we've got a bunch of people to talk to. Just one moment, actually. We're going to go in here and check this out first.
This windmill generates electricity for powering the Colosseum. It may look a little worse for wear, but it's still going strong in active service.
Oh, for 30 long years I've spun these gears. Oh, what's with you, younglings? Do you want to spin gears too? Why not? Not to disappoint you, but this isn't a job that anyone can just pick up. Give it another 20 years, then come back. I don't think I'd want this job, if I was being honest. Alright, let's talk to this guy. Battle, so much fun! Pokemon battles for everyone! Battles bring me so much joy. Let's get started, little boy. Who's calling? You're calling me little? Roller Boy Lon would like to battle. His name is not too bad. Slugma and Azurill. Alright. Pretty sure we can take him. Oh, Wes! There's a Pokemon with a black aura! Let's go ahead and use Razor Leaf. We'll use Confusion first. Get rid of Azurill. And this is why I like Razor Leaf, even though it's not that strong of a move. It hits both Pokemon. Typically, you don't want to just have Pokemon moves that hit both, because there are ways around that, and they're also less powerful. However, it's a good idea to have some, at the very least. And I cannot believe Bayleaf just survived that. Let me be honest with you. We're going to go ahead and switch out for Quagsire. I think that's fair. Let's go with Confusion. Get rid of Igglybuff. Poor little Igglybuff. Gone and away you are. And you didn't really give me much EXP in it either. Swablu. And not very effective at all, unfortunately. Let's use Return on Slugma and Shadow Rush on Swablu. Ooh, that was a lot more damage than I thought it would be. I was almost 100% certain that Slugma was actually fairly defensive. Flamethrower is such a powerful move. Alright, we're going to call Quagsire. We're also going to throw a Great Ball. Got to catch this Slugma. He is going to become a part of our team as well. Oh, fantastic. Caught him right away. And Quagsire is up and ready for action. Alright, so Shadow Rush, and we'll use Confusion. Get rid of this Swablu. And Roller Boy Don, or Lon. Yeah, Lon is beaten. I hope you liked my show, but now it's time for me to go. And he gave me pittance. A pittance. Okay, everyone, we've all had our fun. Until next week, farewell. It's like he's talking to a TV show or something. So, out of the understanding of, like, money management, it's just a way better idea to go back and heal up at this machine throughout each of these battles. It's just so much more convenient, so much better in every way, shape, and form. Does it take time out of your, busy life to do so? Absolutely. We could be just heading straight to a battle. I could use potions. It'd be easier that way. But there are some mighty long dungeons in this game. And I just gotta tell you, if you're gonna play this game, you kind of want to save your items for those long dungeons, because they are, when I say mighty long, they are slogs. It's probably the only thing that's not so grand about Colosseum is the fact that you're kind of slogging through some of these dungeons. Mount Battle, when we arrive to it, is a perfect example of this. I don't know anybody who just outright likes Mount Battle. Maybe tolerates, but I'm not so sure. If you try talking to anyone in Duel Square, there's only one answer. Ryder Liba would like to battle. Skiploom and Oddish. Go Bayleaf and Espeon. Take these evildoers out. Oh, Wes, there's a Pokemon with a black aura. Another one. And it's Skiploom. Unfortunate to say the least, because let's be real here. Skiploom is not exactly what I would call a fantastic Pokemon. Take out Espeon. Slugma would like to join the battle. That's quite a lot of damage. Quite a lot. Ooh, and burned. Ooh, that's fantastic. We've got Flame Body on this Slugma. That's amazing. I was hoping for that so much, because the other option is Magma Armor, and that's... Wow, is that trash. Alright, so one of the reasons why that burn is fantastic is because Shadow Rush is a physical move. Doesn't matter if you have a special Pokemon, doesn't matter if your physical attack is close to zero. You're hitting with virtually nothing. Slugma's in a fever pitch. Yeah, I was actually under the impression that, we'll use Razor Leaf. Damage him down a little bit. I was under the impression that Gust hit both opponents in a double battle, which is, I believe, true in later games, but it's not true in this generation. Yeah, even if that had crit, I don't think it would have been doing much of anything. I just wanted to damage a little bit. Alright. Let's go ahead and throw a Great Ball. Actually, you know what? We're going to waste a Pokeball. We should be able to catch this Skiploom. He's not only statused, he's also very close to death, which is kind of unfortunate. Alright, come on. Catch. Please catch. Awesome, awesome. Skiploom was caught. Yes. And we have to switch out Slugma because Slugma is dangerously close to being defeated there. It's kind of funny that that actually poisoned me. And that's also funny there, too, that that did not work. I don't understand why Synthesis didn't work there, just because he's also a poison type. It's kind of silly. But it doesn't matter. We're taking him out, so goodbye, Dustox. You just gotta love the surroundings of these battles, too. Oh, boo! I had to lose? Yes, you did. Ooh, that was an incredible battle. I simply love strong guys. That's L-O-V-E. If you ever get the urge to battle with me again, I'll always be here for you, honey. Simply hilarious. Simply hilarious conversations. And that little red tinge that you're seeing and hearing there is my Pokemon taking damage from poison. We'll take care of that right now. Alright. Let's switch out some Pokemans. Yeah, Flame Body, that's awesome. Burns the target on contact. That is so cool. Can't see the nature. Yeah, you can't see the nature of any of the shadow Pokemon. Skiploom. We will not be using Skiploom, unfortunately. We already have a grass type for our team, but there's nothing hurting us keeping Skiploom on us for the time being. We do have a couple more battles in Duel Square. This is Duel Square, where even crying kids know they'd better shut up. This is where roughnecks gather. So how about it? How would you like to battle with me? Excellent! I like a man who can come to a quick decision. Let's have it out. Ryder Nover would like to battle. He was not the guy, well, I should say girl, I was trying to fight there, because I was going in order. But I guess I'm fighting him. And we have a black aura Pokemon, Hoot. Or Noctowl, not Hoot Hoot. Again, another one of those issues where it's like, I'm not sure. Actually, you know what? We're gonna go ahead and body slam. And then yawn. Actually, I think... Oh, you know what's funny is I think Noctowl actually has insomnia, which would be really funny. And a shame. Ah, Leddyba, yawn you are. Probably one of the weakest Pokemon of all time. Oh! Noctowl doesn't have insomnia? That's very nice. I thoroughly appreciate that. Ah, yes, his hypnosis was a miss. Yawn is one of those moves that I will be keeping on Slugma just because of its utility. It is such a great move. 100% accurate sleep moves, can't beat it. Yes, it takes a turn, but that's actually very strategic anyway. If we were playing more modern games, or if you were playing with people actually, you know, in competitive, yawn is like a switch move. It's a bait switch move. You yawn somebody, and then you have to switch out, or you go to sleep. And going to sleep is not something that people typically want to deal with in a Pokemon game. It's quite debilitating. Super effective, but it's very weak. And you're gone. Goodbye, Wingull. I actually have a newfound love of the Wingull and Pelipper line, as I recently played a playthrough of Emerald and decided to use Pelipper as one of my Pokemon and was quite impressed, really. Yeah, let's use Razor Leaf. Don't think we want to... I don't know if we want to attack with Shadow Rush. Let's throw a Pokeball. Alright. In my case, I'm always going to have spare Pokeballs to use and throw just because I absolutely love the Premier Ball and have to have it. You're saying I lost? Right then, I like your style. Here's a useful tip. If a Pokemon goes into Hyper Mode, its attacks become more likely to be critical hits. What a surprise, hey? Thanks for the information. Ho 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 ho! Do you feel like sticking around for a demonstration of my Pokemon's moves? Of course we do! Good, good, I like your attitude. Feast your eyes on these. Diogo. Street Performer Diogo. When I was a child, I used to think that meant Saint Performer, and I was like, well, why would a Saint and a Performer be anything, you know, have anything to do with each other? And we have a Black Aura Mareep. Alright, so... let's put Flappy to sleep. Now, Shroomish has Effect Spore, but I don't think that it can actually work on... No, I think it can work on grass types. Pretty sure. Shroomish is actually another Pokemon I wouldn't mind catching. I would rather have a Shroomish as my grass type than a Bayleaf. Let's be real here. I would much rather have an actually good grass type. But, hey, you know. It's not that Bayleaf is terrible, it's just that the Gen 2 and Gen 1 starters are not my biggest loves in Pokemon, that's for sure. Yeah, that is highly unfortunate that we got Thunder Wave there, but what can you do? What can you do? A lot of the Pokemon's movesets in this game are really based around catching and snagging Pokemon. Like, for instance, the fact that I have Yawn, which is fantastic, let's be honest. Yeah, let's go ahead and use Razor Leaf. Alright, cool. I was worried that it wouldn't actually KO Shroomish because it's resistant. But Shroomish was low enough, I'm pretty sure just barely low enough at HP. Alright, let's Shadow Rush you, and we'll call Slugma. Yeah, see, and depending on your Pokemon's nature, which is something you actually cannot know until after your Pokemon is no longer a Dark or a Pokemon, basically determines how much of the heart gauge is removed by calling or walking or battling or anything like that. Let's go ahead and use Synthesis and Yawn. Not very effective, Flaffy. Definitely not Marine. I said Marine, but Flaffy for sure. We'll use Razor Leaf, and we'll throw a Pokeball. How's that? We caught ourselves a Flaffy. Awesome. And it was automatically sent to the PC storage, which is interesting. I would like it if and when this game did receive a decent update or a remake or a remaster or whatever, that would be one of the things they would change, is that you could send other Pokemon to the PC in your party instead. Now, I don't really care for Flaffy, and I'm not using it in this run, but still. It's just the point. You outperformed me. You're surprisingly good. I think you deserve to know a little secret about a certain Pokemon move. The move Shadow Rush inflicts damage on any kind of Pokemon without being affected by their types. The amount of damage doesn't vary with the target Pokemon's type, so it's easy to use. Very good information, I might add. And we're going to go ahead and heal up one more time and save. Slugma is a great member in addition to the team due to the fact that Slugma has a wonderful ability to help us with snagging Pokemon. Yawn is just such a good move. In fact, it's one of my favorite Slate moves. I mean, of course, there's Spore, which is just, it's brain dead, but there's only 2 Pokemon in this generation that can get it, and you don't get either in this game. So Yawn is your next best bet, because, I mean, Hypnosis is not something I would bet on if I was, again, being realistic here, because it's just ridiculous. Relying on a 60 hit move for sleep, it's either 60 or 70 in this gen. It's one of the two. But oh well. We heard some tale about this Kale guy here. Let's see what's going on with him. Ha! What's that? You're wanting to know if I have a weird Pokemon. If you want to know that much, you may as well see it with your own eyes. Rogue Kale would like to battle. Burret and Ralts. And what's this? A black Aurifera. It's so sad that it's not a Rolf instead. But oh well. Alright, so let's go ahead and use Shadow Rush here. And Yawn here. Ralts is gone. I think we're actually going to switch out Bayleaf for Espeon and get ourselves a Reflecto. That just seems like a good idea. Alright. And we can Shadow Rush the C-Dot, get it out of here. Absolutely get it out of here. Ooh. That's unfortunate. Well, that's very fortunate, actually. I think I'd rather for it be burned than be asleep, just because of the... He's gonna wake up sooner or later. It's unfortunate that Slugma had to faint, though. And because of the half attack from burn, we don't really have to worry so much about the damage he would do with stuff like Strength, but that's besides the point. Alright, we'll go ahead with Reflect and Shadow Rush. That burn really helps. It really does, because I'm pretty sure that would have been very close to knocking out Espeon. Quagsire's in Hyper Mode, unfortunately. We'll go ahead and use Confusion there. We do have to call Quagsire. Get him out of Hyper Mode. And he doesn't lose so much of his heart gauge, not like Slugma. Slugma has taken a whole chunk of his heart gauge out every time we call. Which is cool. It's a very cool thing that we can do that. Pokemon are less likely to go into Hyper Mode as well, the less heart gauge is full. Alrighty, Confusion you, Shadow Rush you. Hopefully we knock out Machop, because he's about to do some massive damage. Fantastic. Alright, let's do a little bit of return there and call. With this return, he should be low enough. Yeah, that strength would be near one-hit KOing Espeon. Alright, we should be able to throw a Pokeball next turn. Definitely. Let's go ahead and switch out for Umbreon. And throw ourselves a Pokeball. It's really cool because Slugma's Flame Body as well as his Yawn are really helping us out. Already, multiple catches were because of Slugma. That's something that just can't be understated. He's not the greatest of all Pokemon, that's for sure. My Shadow Pokemon. Bah! That was it? That lying Mirror Bee. He came up with that fancy, tough-sounding name, Shadow Pokemon, but it was no big deal. You guys be careful, too. Don't be played for a sucker. That's about all they'll give you if you win at the Colosseum. Shadow Pokemon? That's what it's called? A Shadow Pokemon? That Pokemon with the black aura.
I trust things are going according to plan, Mirabee.
Oh, yes, indeed, Master Nasco. Our plan is coming along in a lovely peachy keen way. We have already broken Duking's spirit. We can do as we please at the Colosseum without his meddling. We've been giving away Shadow Pokemon on the sly to challenge winners for gathering data.
Good. The others also appear to be doing their parts to implement our plan. Our Shadow Pokemon plan is falling into place quickly. The final phase is not far off.
Ho, 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 ho. This is perking up my spirit and body. Oh, I feel like dancing.
Save your dancing until our plan succeeds. I'm off.
Okay, then. I shall make my return to the cave where my darling Pokemon await my return. Let the music play. It looks like the Colosseum has a secret. I guess there's no choice but to take part in a battle challenge there.
I guess there is no choice to take part in a battle challenge there.
And finally, we saw the naming of the Shadow Pokemon. Something I was dancing around by saying Pokemon with a black aura.
Someone, there's trouble. Help me.
Well, you know what? I would love to help you, but I think this episode has run on long enough. I do want to thank you all for joining me, and I hope you've had a great and wonderful time with me as we traveled through Pyrite, finished off the Duel Square, saw Kale, and found out about the Shadow Pokemon, and even Nascor, the man who came out of the mayor's office all suspiciously way back then in Phoenix City, a couple episodes back. It's been quite a travel. Nascor is the boss of Mirabee, it seems? Huh. And this Mirabee fellow, what do we do with him? All these things we'll find out and more next episode. I'll see you then.